Diamonds on my records. Since 16, I'm coming down riding Lexus. How you gon' neglect this? You was just a hot mess. You can call Tyrone, bring us a locker.
Hey True Gang, welcome back to Trulyalexus. I hope that y'all had a great holiday season and a happy new year. So with the new year, it brings new things, new recipes, and today I'm trying out an oxtail stew recipe. So I actually got this recipe from a friend of mine. I've never cooked oxtails before in my life. I've had them at brunch like oxtails and grits, but I've never had an oxtail stew. And so I grabbed all the ingredients. I have the recipe here on the iPad. I'll be sure to talk through all the steps on a voiceover while I'm cooking. And then I'll leave all the ingredients and the recipe down below in the description box just in case y'all want to cook this one day. So for the ingredients, we're gonna start out with the seasonings that you will need. So first up is garlic powder, then onion powder, of course the duo of salt and pepper. It says onion salt on the recipe, but I don't have that, and I tried to find it and I couldn't, so we're gonna substitute with garlic salt. You'll need browning, which is a seasoning sauce. I've never used this before. It says it's for gravy, sauces, soups, and stews. If you're a chef or you cook all the time, you probably know, but browning. And then moving on to other things, you'll need ketchup or tomato paste, some olive oil, whichever one you prefer. I just get the lighter flavor one. Some brown sugar, so either light or dark. It didn't specify. And then for the rest of the ingredients, beef broth, so either 2 cans or you can use like a big jug. I just grabbed a 32 ounce because I forgot that I had this one at home. You'll need goya recaito, and this is a cilantro cooking base. You can find it near like the international food and stuff like that. That aisle will have like the goya products. And then you'll need minced garlic. You'll also need fresh garlic. So I just got 2 cloves garlic. And then cilantro, bell peppers, a red and a green. Onions. So I grabbed 2 white onions. It didn't say which onions, so I always grab white onions, so got those. You'll need some carrots. I grabbed the baby carrots that are already cut and peeled, easier to work with. Some potatoes, whichever one's of your choice. I love red potatoes, so I just grabbed 4 like medium to small size red potatoes. And then you'll need rice near the end to eat the stew with. Y'all, me and rice, I should have got the instant rice because I don't have a rice cooker, so I might have somebody else make this rice. I don't know, we'll see. But I just have this rice already in the cabinet. So rice. And then the beans, you could do either butter beans or lima beans. And I just grabbed the first ones that I saw. So the lima beans. And then of course you're gonna need oxtails. So you need, let's see, 3 to 4 pounds. And so these are the oxtails that I grabbed. Rumba meats from Kroger. And I just grabbed 3 packs. All right, so these are all of the ingredients. This is everything that you will need. If you want to add in more things, feel free to do that. But let's start cooking.
With every passing moment, thoughts of you run.
For starters, the directions say to rinse off the oxtails under cold water and pat them dry. Just want to let y'all know that I did wash my hands before I started recording, so don't be in the comments saying anything about that. We a clean household over here. Okay. want to season it with the seasonings I listed, and you can add any additional ones if you want. I went ahead and added season all, which is a seasoning salt, at the end. To heat up some olive oil in a Dutch pan or a big boiling pot. I definitely need a larger pot, but I'll have one soon. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure to brown the oxtails on both sides and then put them to the side. And you'll have to do this in batches.
Oh, I can't really explain it. I'm coming to you.
While your oxtails are browning or after, you'll want to go ahead and cut up everything that you have. So the onions, the bell peppers, the carrots, the potatoes, and the cilantro.
If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that I'm assuming things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Show me the reason why you act this strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. I know how you used to do. You're saying everything to me times two. Why can't you just tell the truth? If somebody's there, then tell me who. Say my name, say my name, say my name is around you. Baby, I love you. Running game. Say my name, kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby.
You can chop your veggies however you like. I'm still a beginner in this knife game, so just get them as small as possible. Whatever size you like them, honestly, it doesn't even matter as long as they can fit into the pot. That's all that matters here. We are not looking for perfection. We're just trying to cook a nice, good meal. Okay? Okay.
Gotta bounce when 2 seconds ago said you just got in the house. It's hard to believe that you are at home by yourself when I just heard the voice of someone else. Just this question, why do you feel you gotta lie? Getting caught up in your game when you cannot say my name. I know you say that I'm assuming things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Show me the reason why you act this strange. If nobody's holding you back from me, I know how you used to do. You're saying everything to me times two. Why can't you just tell the truth? If somebody's there, then tell me who. Say my name, say my name.
Once your oxtails are browned, you'll want to put the onions in the same pot and cook them down until they're soft and fragmented, so about 5 minutes for the onions.
Now we just talk, we just talk about we get lost. Now we talk, we just talk about we get lost. I've never felt this. We just talk about we get lost. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out what we're going on. Yeah. Started off right, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell that you're wanting more. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. I've been dreaming about it, and it's you I'm on. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost? I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Just talk about where we get lost. I was few, left some flowers in the room. I'ma sure I'll leave the door unlocked. Now I'm on the way, swear I won't be late. I'll be there by 5 o'clock. You've been dreaming about it, and I'm what you want. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk about it before we get lost? I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Before we get lost. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Yeah.
Before adding the rest of the ingredients to this pot, you'll want to go ahead and pour your tablespoon of browning mixture here and mix.
This is Deborah.
Can y'all really feel me? Feel us. East Coast feel us. West Coast feel me. Say what? Dirty South. Here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl. East Coast feel me. West Coast feel me. Can you feel us? West Coast. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. West Coast feel me. Can you feel us? West Coast feel me. West Coast feel me. West Coast feel me. West Coast feel me. West Coast feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That fly, you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep moving ways, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up. Probably talk on the phone, but see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can just love me, I'm someone nobody.
up as I go. I was taught this as a child, so it makes it a lot easier, honestly, so you don't have so many dishes and such a dirty sink to clean once you're done cooking. So make sure to clean up as you go.
Won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block while everyone sleeps? I'll be waiting there with my trips, my looks, my hat, just so I'm low key. If you tell the world, oh boy, see I'm trusting you with my heart, my soul. I probably shouldn't let you, but if I let this go, you can tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. I hope you're responsible. Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody.
If y'all have any tips for taking the shell off of these garlic cloves, please let me know down below, because when I tell y'all I had to cut out so much footage right here because I was struggling. Your girl was struggling, and we need 8 cloves of garlic here. And it took me so long. I just finally started cutting the tops off and then peeling it. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I had to do what I had to do. But just make sure you have your 8 cloves of garlic, and this is the last vegetables that we need, or spice. What is this, y'all? I don't know, but this is the last thing that we need to put in our bowl to go put in the pot. So we have all of our veggies in the pot, and now we are going to add our brown sugar. It says a handful, so however much y'all want to add. I just did a tablespoon. We're also going to add our goya ricotta sauce. So you're going to add 2 tablespoons here. And then a little bit later we'll be adding our minced garlic, and that's just 1 spoonful since we have all of those other cloves of garlic. We're definitely good on the garlic. And then mix together, of course. Oxtails to the mix, you want to add your beef broth. So either 2 cans, like I said in the beginning, or I added like 3/4 of this container. And then also you'll be adding your 2 tablespoons of ketchup or tomato paste here as well. once you have everything in the pot and it's all mixed, you'll want to put the lid on and then set a timer for 2 hours. I personally let mine cook like for 4 or 5 hours, but it really depends on the pot size that you have and then the heat level that you have. So then after 2 hours, this is how it looked. Super good. The potatoes just needed a little bit more time, and then I added in this dill seasoning just for a little razzle dazzle. I love dills, y'all. It's so good with everything, like as a marinade and in the middle while you're cooking. So last but not least, I found a great recipe online that told me how to cook the perfect rice on the stove, so that's what I'm using. If y'all want me to add that link, I can definitely add it in the description box. And so that's just what I'm doing here, following that recipe. I won't go into depth, but basically boiling water, adding butter, cooking the rice for a certain amount of time with the lid on, lid off. I don't know how they figured that out, but it was great. I made sure to wash my rice beforehand, and I know y'all are probably thinking like, where are the beans that she mentioned in the beginning? So I left out the beans because I don't know how to cook lima beans, and I was looking on the back and it was saying that they needed to be pre-soaked for like an hour, and I was ready to eat. So if y'all don't want to have the beans in there, or if you do, just make that judgment call on your own. I was fine without the beans, so I left those out. But here's me washing my rice, and we are almost to the finish line. So everything is done. I'm about to make my bowl. I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had oxtail stew and if you're going to try this recipe. And before I close out, I want to give a shout out to my friend Italia. Thank you so much for sending me over this recipe. It was absolutely yummy. Alright, True Gang. Thank y'all again for watching, and I will see y'all on the next